Oh. Congratulations, Blue Jackets. You have witnessed the defeat in the second round. Sucks, doesn't it? Let's be real here. You did not stand a chance against Boston once Tuukka Rask finally figured out how to make some saves. As soon as he got his groove together, you couldn't score on a hooker if she had her legs wide open and was begging you to come inside of her again and again and again. That is how suffocated the scoring depth was in games 4, 5, and 6. In fact, the scoring was so absent in Game 6, get this, a home elimination Game 6, that they couldn't even sniff the back of the goal. Yeah, Tuukka Rask got a shutout. Yes, I get it, he's a great goaltender, but how the hell do you whiff on 4 power plays and 3 minutes of empty net time? You're telling me you seriously couldn't get 1 goal in the most important game of the season? Yep, turns out these guys are chokers. Again, just like they always were, and probably always will be. It's one thing to celebrate historical achievement. It's another to become arrogant about it and ignore reality. Coming into this series, I saw a lot of Blue Jackets fans thinking they were hot shit and going to the Stanley Cup Finals by virtue of winning against Tampa. Let's be real, you punched them in the mouth and Tampa refused to change their game. You took advantage of that and won handily. That doesn't mean jack shit when you're facing a new opponent that saw what you did and adjusts their game accordingly. You know, the Bruins. It truly baffles me how you see it with your own eyes, how changing strategy completely turns the tide in hockey games. Yet you come off this traditional way of thinking that, we swept Tampa, so Boston shouldn't be that big of an issue. Do you know how prejudiced that sounds? You saw firsthand what being prejudiced gets you when you swept Tampa. Yet you took their role? Seriously, how retarded are you fuckers? No wonder you lost. I don't understand that thinking at all. And to make matters worse, you're gonna be facing some serious heat from the fan base, from management, and from ownership for, let's be real here, you might have made franchise history, but typically, any franchise that was in your position this year, you failed miserably. You blew your load on the trade deadline and won 1 playoff series. 1. If that's not enough to save Garth Snow's job, then it's not enough to save Tortorella's job. And considering that he got tactically raw-dogged by Bruce Cassidy, I think it's time for him to leave. Yes, Bruce Cassidy has been with the Bruins ever since he was 17 years old. I get that. He knows the culture and he's an excellent coach. He proved that with Providence. But his playoff experience is minimal. Tortorella's been in the playoffs for over a decade. And he got tactically raw-dogged by a guy that had only been here his 3rd time. Better yet, did you ever come up with a solution for Boston's physicality? Because the only thing I saw was compensating with more physicality. Like, you gave up your offensive power in order to be more physical with Boston, which just didn't make any sense because that doesn't neutralize their scoring at all. Yet you persisted in doing it. Okay, you got more hits and you didn't control offensive possession. Happy? I mean, shit, it's like you haven't been here before and that lack of experience led to a lot of boneheaded decisions. Who'd have guessed? Have fun on the golf course, assholes. Also, before I leave... You wanna come out? Come on. Come here. Come here, sweetie. Come on. Oh, goodness. Got a victory, puppy Molly. Bruins are going to the conference finals. They're going to play Carolina. It's good to be a hockey fan, isn't it, Maltz? Mm-hmm. See ya.